On December 6th, 2018, Epic Games released a mode for Fortnite called Creative, which allowed players to make their own maps on Fortnite, whether those be red vs blue maps, search and destroys, and even full battle royale maps. When this mode first dropped, it really revolutionized the space of Fortnite. Now you don't only have to play battle royale, but now you can play different experiences within the game made by other people. But it's not only just guns blazing and ass shaking. When it comes to creativity, the deepest reaches of our minds go into full swing, and that can lead to something called horror. A genre meant to scare the viewers and make them stay up at night wondering if the killer or monster they saw in the movie would come to get them. But to be honest, the horror maps on Creative are really bad. Remember when Creative 2.0 came out and everyone was freaking out over those damn fruit horror games, saying it was like the best horror maps out there? Yeah, me personally, I didn't understand the hype. I thought they were complete slop and weren't scary at all. Then the other maps weren't any better. There'd always be sections where you had to run around a room with hallways and the monster or killer or evil person would just run in static lines, not even chasing you. And when they get you, it's mediocre jump scares. But that's not to say there isn't any good horror maps out there, ones that are actually good and can scare you pretty badly. So today, I'll be playing a few horror maps, both good and bad, and also I'll quickly cover a horror map that I had made a while back, but was scrapped. And before we begin, may I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe to keep me in the algorithm and join my Discord server and follow me on Instagram. Now, without further ado, let's dive straight into the horror maps. The first map we'll be looking into is Backrooms Survival Nextbot. It only gets worse from here. The map starts with me in a room and some 5-year-old yelling on the mic, so I mute him. I then go to this door and immediately met with the ugliest looking city I've ever seen. I don't know how to explain it, but it just looks musty. I then get killed and jump scared by a Nextbot of a meme that died multiple years ago. I took another trip through the door and the match ends. Next game we're given a vote and I see GM Construct, so obviously I vote for it. But the pool rooms win and oh my god, why is it so damn bright? I literally could not see anything the whole time. It was like I was the Weekend in the light maze. And then out of nowhere I get killed by some stupid banana cat, and that's what made me leave. My rating, 0 out of 10. Worst map I've ever played. Next map I booted up was Grandma, where it opens with me accepting a job offer from some old lady at a bakery. Then it shows some weird hallway where we can see Grandma making weird movements in a red room. Then, title card. I walk to the bakery and meet Grandma. She tells me to wait for a bit, so I just stand there for a bit and nothing happens. Then I realize that I have to head down to some stairs and met with this creepy ass painting, which actually caught me off guard. I walk around for 5 minutes more and find nothing but some dangerous house design. I'm then caught off guard by some creepy looking art on the wall. I examine the painting and go back to the grandma who dropped the same line she said to me at the beginning. I go back downstairs and find another painting. Then when I leave, I'm silently jump scared by this image of Grandma, which actually made me jump surprisingly. A door opens and I go inside to find the break room key, but when I pick it up, Grandma starts tweaking off the perk and glows red. I go into the break room and read a fan letter, and then some creepy ass tune plays. I turn it off and find this door is locked until I read the second note that opens the door and Grandma brings me to her house. Inside it felt very Resident Evil 1 inspired based off the architecture. I talk to Grandma again and she says to wait in the guest room while she makes dinner. I go to the guest bedroom and examine this book where I'm then jump scared by Grandma who says dinner is ready. So we eat, then I go to bed. I wake up in the middle of the night really needing to pee like crazy. But as Grandma said before, the guest bedroom toilet is broken so I have to use hers. But I end up seeing her tweaking out, so I follow to make sure she's okay. But I'm jump scared. Next 30 minutes of gameplay is just me walking around finding stuff, and after 10 minutes of walking around, I quit because I didn't feel like spending any more time on this terrible map. My rating, I can see the effort put in through all the assets and design it used, but the slow movement speed and repetitive gameplay puts this map at a 2 out of 10. I don't recommend. At this point, I was feeling fatigued. I had just played 2 really bad maps and wanted something good. Then, something catches my eyes. Quiet Creek. Is it good? Let's see. The game opens up with a black screen that then fades into a pretty good intro with shots of the forest and title card. And wow, actual story and voice acting. At least I think it is. The voice sounds AI generated though, unfortunately. The story is that our brother, Ty, has gone missing during a camping trip with his friends, and so far the police haven't done anything, so we're going to be investigating it for ourselves. So now we gotta figure out where they were camping and investigate the place. Now honestly, I really love the set design. It's very calm and feels way too realistic for a Fortnite map, but that's good. I didn't find this camp, but I see this in the distance. If you didn't see it, let me zoom in and slow it down for you. This actually caught me off guard so badly it almost made me quit there. I then find the tape and play it in the radio where it's actual voice acting now.
This is the day 1 audio log of our search for the creature of Quiet Creek.
Okay, side note thing, I'm recording for this video right now, and I swear I literally felt something behind me. Oh my god, dude, this is creepy as hell. The tape talks about how Ty and an investigator and hunter had set up camp. I then see something shining over a bush and investigate, but all it was a cute little deer, and also a key. And so I walk around a bit longer and I find this RV, where I find a box with another audio tape. This next tape explains that Nate, one of the friends, says that he saw something going down the lake, so they tried to follow it. Going down creek, I run into 3 static deers just staring at me, and then a kayak floats on its own next to them, with yet another audio tape. I head back to camp, but it starts getting dark and raining. The next tape explains that Nate had gone missing at some weird building up the creek. The abandoned building had some boards on it, so I unlocked my inner Gordon Freeman and knocked out the boards. Inside is some eggs? That's weird. And another tape. While I was inside, I hear this.
Over here.
I grab the tape and get the hell out of there before I get raw dogged by a monster, and back at camp I play the tape and it says this.
We've been waiting for you.
Now for some reason the guy I'm playing as has the bright idea to stay the night there. A few hours later I woke up to the radio playing static. Then I hear a scream off somewhere in the distance. Walking towards the direction I heard it, I met face to face with some monster. Now, I don't know if it was bravery or pure idiocy, but I walk up to it and I die. I respawn at the camp and see the creature again. Is it just playing with me? Only one way to find out. So I follow it and get jump scared again by the creature as it crawls across the path from the building. I investigate the building, and as I come out I see more of these creatures. Now there's 2 of them. Walking around more, I finally decide to get out of there and go back to my car. But I get attacked by one of the creatures. But right before that, I hit the what you want emote in fear.
My bow tie flashy, my buses are classy.
Now, I would have liked to see the end of this, but I end up getting soft locked for some reason, and the game wouldn't let me move. So, I had to end it there. Now, judging by how in-depth I went with this one, I bet you could really tell I really did enjoy this one. The premise is pretty unique, the atmosphere is really nice, and it actually genuinely scared me here and there. But seeing how I got soft locked and the entire time I was walking around and collecting tapes kinda put a bad taste in my mouth. But that doesn't put it anywhere near the last 2 maps I played. So my rating, 9.5 out of 10. Now, this last map is actually a map I had made a little while ago. It's called The Normal House, and it's probably my weirdest map I've ever played. So starting with the map, I spawn in a bedroom and I'm tasked with making some breakfast. I'm then tasked with sitting down and watching TV, which has promos to my Discord, Instagram, and YouTube memberships, which you should all totally go support. I then realized I gotta do laundry and head to the laundry room and do laundry. Self-explanatory. Then after I finish that, I'm caught off guard by this. Now, I honestly didn't remember putting that scare there, and it really creeped me out playing this again. Might I add, I haven't played or worked on this map for months, so I easily forgot that that was there. But moving on, I decide it's Betty bye-bye time and go to sleep. Then, a shot of the house? I think this is supposed to be the ending, but I really don't think it is. So then I dive deep into the crevices of my smooth brain and remember there was a room upstairs with a button. Pressing this dev button, you're set outside and on the roof sits the developer, which puts you back into the shot of the house and it says, ending 3 out of 3. You talked to the developer, and he did not like that. So I'm assuming there would have been a second ending that I never developed, as I did a search around the map in edit mode and didn't find anything. If I had to give it a rating for how it is in this state, I'd give it a solid 3 out of 10. Good premise and idea, but executed poorly. Now, Fortnite is known for not having the brightest community when it comes to making creative maps, and I think this is due to how accessible it is to make a map. Now look, all the creators mentioned in this video had maps that I know I couldn't make even if I tried really hard. But I think that's the beauty with creativity. It differs between everyone. Now, if any of the creators who had to make these maps and are watching this video, I don't mean any bad blood to you, honestly. All you need to do is try your best and keep creating. Now, if you liked today's video and want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe to keep me in the algorithm, and join my Discord and YouTube membership to get cool emojis, badges, a special Discord server, and early access to videos. And also follow me on Instagram. And finally, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!